So here's my boiler I wanted to show you guys. It's a bit late, so it's about a year later, but I'm going to start uploading a lot more videos now. This is the Portage in Maine BL 2840. I just got it last winter, and I love it. And I'll show you around it right now. So all the doors, it has a door on the front. This is the front with the where you load the wood, and then the back with your pumps and the wiring. So they're all lockable with keys. There's your water gauge. Shows you how much water you have inside. And I have it plumbed inside the house where I can just open up the valve and open up the water, and it'll fill up the boiler with more water if I need to add it. Usually I add it about once a month. You just add a little bit. It'll start getting down from steaming. Right now it's about minus 28 degrees Celsius outside. So here you got your main door for the fire. This door is all insulated and it locks when you open it, so you just lift that up to close it. It's got your top clean out. I don't really want to open this up right now, but it's gonna be quite dirty. You just open that up. Look how dirty that is. It needs a clean out badly. And it comes with the clean out tool, and you stick it in there and you just slide that back. And this part's messy. I usually put my wheelbarrow there and try and drop it in there. I'll do a video on that right away here. It's been so cold. It's been about minus 30 for the past 2 weeks. So I haven't cleaned that out because it's been so cold. There's your bottom clean out. Inside the fire here, the whole bottom of the fire pit is cement lined. If you can see that over there. And then in the middle here, right in the middle of the fire on the floor, it has bricks. And in between the bricks there's gaps. And so if you take that clean out tool and you slide all the ashes, they'll fall in between the cracks and they go right down in here. And then it goes in this tray, and you just pull out this tray, and then you just go dump out the tray. It's very easy to clean out. I've been doing that. I do that at least once a week. And then the door just hooks right in here. You almost need 2 hands to close this door to hook that on. And then you just close the latch. And then back here, this is normally all enclosed. Like, I just set this up last year and I have my lines running above the ground. But it has a plate here, this plate here, that covers this whole area. And then it has a bottom plate that you cut out to run your pipes through. That's why I haven't installed this, because I don't want to cut out my bottom plate, because I'm moving my boiler, and I don't want to, and that's out where the hoses will be coming in. But here you got your blower, my water lines. I got 2 running to the garage and 2 running to the house. And then the 2 pumps there, if you can see them. And then here is your thermostat, your electronic thermostat. This is the main switch. And that there is the backup thermostat if the electronic thermostat fails. So right now the water temperature, if you can see that, you see it, 152 degrees Fahrenheit. I have it set to go to 180. I just loaded the fire about an hour ago, that's why it's only at 152. The fire was pretty much basically out because we were gone last night. We weren't here, and so it's just getting back up to temperature. And that wood's actually fairly wet. Normally in an hour it would be pretty much up to temperature, but I'm just burning some wood that I had in the yard that we cut down in the fall here. I'm getting rid of that. And then these next few days I'm going to be getting some firewood. After tomorrow's Christmas, and then this week here I'll be getting some firewood pretty much every day. I'm going to get enough for the rest of this season and enough for next season, because we're pretty low here. That's our wood shed. It's getting pretty low. Here's my wood dolly. I use to haul all those logs to the boiler. It hauls enough to fill it right up. It's actually pretty handy. So yeah, we're just starting to clean up this side of the yard. They had horses here, and we took their fence down and everything and clearing all the trees out. I don't know how they had horses here. It was basically bush. But and then that barn's gonna be a shed. But yeah, I'll show you the pipes inside. So here's the setup of our water lines coming from the boiler inside the house. They come in right to the crawl space right here, and then it feeds to this line, goes to copper. This is supposed to be a fire stop, that's why it goes to copper. And then there's the inline pump. There, if you can see that, is the valve. That we open that valve up, and then this black hose goes to our water pump with a valve, and you open that up, and that's how you can add water directly to the system. You don't have to haul a hose outside. That's how they used to do it. And it goes directly into the system, and then it goes through the house, all through the floors. Then it comes back through this pipe, and this pipe has a gauge on it. The gauge shows the temperature of the water leaving the house. All I use this gauge for is basically to know how hot the fire is. Basically, it tells me if I need to add wood. Normally, this gauge, like, it's not up to temperature yet. It'll be around 130 degrees. And that means it's still good. Once it starts going down to 100 or below 100, I need to add more wood. So I don't even have to go outside to check if I need to add wood. I just come here and look at the gauge. I know really by how long, and you can usually look outside, and if there's no more smoke coming out, you can just see the heat coming out. You usually need to go add some wood. And then it goes back outside and goes to the boiler. So when we run new lines, because when I moved that boiler, we were running new lines to the house, and I hope to clean this up. I'd like to enclose this area. It's kind of just a mess here. I'd like it neat and enclose this area. Even look at the plumbing into the hot water tank and everything. It's just a disaster. Look at that. Disaster. I need to above the door like that. Disaster. Need to fix all that. That's another day. So, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I'll be uploading a lot more videos now, so if you want to subscribe, and be much appreciated, hit that like button. Thank you.